coveringthecage.com here with Paul Craig, representing today the home country.
Representing Scotland. The only guy wearing a kilt. Some guy said, "Is that a skirt you're wearing?" I said, "See the last guy called it a skirt? You get kilt. Kilt, get it?"
Yeah.
Boom. That's how I roll. It's taken me 5 years when I started my MMA career to fighting in the UFC, to then fighting in the biggest show, 209, with some of these savages, and then a guy from Scotland. But the actual flight itself was like, it was crazy. It was like 10 hours of turbulence, you know, up and down. And I don't like flying, I don't like heights. Like, man wasn't meant to be catapulted through the air in a tin can. I'm quite happy on the ground, man, but the boat would take too long. So the plane was the way we went, and it was like it was some journey. You know, the way I look at it is no man is better than any other man in this sport or woman. So it doesn't matter. It's all about how many hours you've put in, how many seconds you've put into the gym. So if I put more seconds in than Tyson Pedro, I believe so. I believe when he was lying in his bed, I was out running. I believe when he was sitting on some cold sangria, I was out there hitting pads. Me and my coach, we were in the freezing cold gym in Scotland. Him and his coaches out in the nice, relaxed climate of Australia, man. Our rise to the top is a lot harder than his, man, and that's why we're going to beat him. Scotland, we're a small nation, but by God can we fight. We've got a lot of passion, and I believe that I can make UFC and MMA in Scotland a lot bigger. Like, I'm feeling the love just now in MMA in the UK, MMA in Scotland especially. It's not as advanced as it is everywhere else. So I believe that I can do that. I believe that I can get people to love the sport a lot more. I'm sparring with pro boxers day in, day out. I'm going to kickboxing with top level kickboxers, grappling with world champion grapplers, and then it's my job, my coach's job, to bring all that together and say, this is where we're going to use this, bum, 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 bum. It's like a game of chess. I move there, and that's it. So I don't believe I'm suited to any one area. Brian Stan did say my wrestling was gash. He said, Paul Craig is not a wrestler. I can wrestle like a mother trucker. I'm a wrestler, that's what I am. My area, I'm a wrestler. My daughter gave me it, I carry it everywhere I go, especially when I'm away. I don't wear it as much when I'm back home, but just see when I'm away, just to have something to them about my daughters, speaking to them every day. It's tough being away from them, but hey, this is why I'm here. I want them to look back in their dad's life and say, my dad was a legend. That's what I want to be. My dad was cool. So I had to take time off through teaching because this adventure takes up a fair bit of your time. It's not a flash in the pan. It's not just like I can go, hey, guys, I'm not going to company media day. I need to actually teach, so we'll leave that. So I had to take some time off work, and so I took the time off, and I miss it. I do miss that routine of getting up. I do miss the kids, and I do miss all the kids have the best partner in the world. Partner is like their chat. They're really good, and I love my job, and I miss the fact that I have to do it. But this adventure of MMA doesn't last long, so there's always a chance to go back and do it. In the UFC, you'll take anything, but I think a knockout would be sweet. You know, I've got a few submissions, I've got a wee TKO on my record. A knockout would be sweet. You know, a couple of catching them with these two big knuckles and putting them to sleep. That'd be awesome.